All right, good afternoon, people. How are we doing? It's been a minute. So I was a bit under the weather, so that's why my face was a bit scarce. But we're back. We're back again. Yeah, so today I wanted to talk about a very sensitive topic, black tax. I'm sure almost every African is familiar with the word. Uh, Many of us we are either victims or beneficiaries of the black tax system. And this black tax has nothing to do with the government. It's mostly based on your relationships. I know many of us are carrying responsibilities at different levels. Some of you, if you're a firstborn, I'm sure you need special grace for the amount of black tax that is already destined for your purse. But so there was a survey that was done by Piggyvest, and the results came back and showed that four of every four person, three people pay black tax. And that is shocking because what that means is that literally almost everybody pay black tax. Well, I also pay in one way or the other. Yes, but it's not whether we're paying or not paying that is the issue. I think the main issue is how we have used it to keep people under. To a large extent, many of us are paying bills for people who have no business being helped out with their bills. I would tell you what I mean by that shortly. So generally, I know many of us have been taught in the African sense that family is everything, which is true. I agree 100%. But they are not using that statement to tell you how to love your family members and be there for them. They're mostly using it when it's time to bill you. And my problem with that is that it's a measure to hold you down. So, for example, I'm sure many of us, we are at certain levels. There are many of us paying certain bills at home that we naturally have no business paying. In fact, I believe if we don't have many of those burdens, we might move faster in our growth process. And this is why I believe that it is very important for you at different points in your life to be able to tell what responsibilities you're going to take and what responsibilities you're going to leave behind, or till when you're matured enough to take them. Let me give an example. A few years ago, I remember being at the dining table with my dad and my mom, and I was just about to enter into final year. And my dad said to me, I think it was my dad and my mom that said that now that you're getting close to um, graduation that I should put in mind that my junior brothers are my responsibility. So I shouldn't forget my responsibility. And I replied very quickly that please, I don't agree. My junior brothers are not my responsibility. I was not there when you and mommy decided to do the meetings that led to their arrival. So I cannot take responsibility for that. Now, that statement hurt my mom a bit because maybe she wasn't expecting me to come out like that. But that conversation that day saved me from a lot of things. Well, I eventually still paid, you know, as expected, but it was not something I took on when I was not ready. So, for example, when I graduated, I didn't have the burden of paying school fees for my junior brothers. I did not take that on.